Hi y'all. I'm here and I'm going to be doing some more planting. I'm in upstate New York, zone 6A and B, and this is the time now that I am into really getting my indoor seedlings that I plan on planting inside done now. So I've already done some things. I put videos on if you're interested in the one with the sweet potatoes, the ones where I did the pepper seeds, the flower seeds, and I've also done inside some pellets with vegetables and flowers and things inside. But I'm decided I was going to show you this one because I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my dirt to try to save time to work smarter, not harder. Okay? So these are the trays that I have. And I've just taken this big tray and put all these ones in here. These were ones that I already had, had from past that I'm going to be planting up. So I wanted you to see those. But I'm not going to show all these on the camera. I'm probably going to plant by maybe 2 of these on camera. Okay, so that's that. Now here is my soil, and I put it in this foil pan, and I'm going to be adding a few things to it, and I wanted to show you that. I'm going to be doing it a little differently than the way people do it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to try to make it where I won't have to do all this up potting and all that, because that's just too much work for me. I don't enjoy doing all that inside. I enjoy outside gardening. So I'm going to do this and putting these gloves on because it's going to get kind of messy because I wet down the soil first, and I'm going to be adding a few things to it. This is some worm castings. I'm going to be adding that to it. And this is just regular potting soil. And I'm going to be adding some of this bone meal to it, okay? And I also have here, I'll show you that later. All right, so here's the soil. I'm trying to get it where you can see it the best. Move this back a little bit. Okay, I think you can see good in there. All right. So I'm in my she shed, and you're seeing part of my grow room over there. And what you're seeing over there is sweet potatoes. Some of the sweet potatoes have come up, and the ones that's in the jar, they're growing roots, but so far that's all they have. But the ones I planted in the dirt, they have started to grow, some slips, and I cut them off and put them in the water. So that's what you're looking at. I just want you to know, in case you watched my video on that. Okay, so let's start out with putting some of this worm casting in here. All right. So I'm gonna get this bag open. I'm gonna put some of these worm castings around in here. All right. And I would be doing some direct sowing also outside. Like I said in past videos, and you've also seen me do in my videos, I do direct sow. I love direct sowing the best. And I put some of this bone meal in there. And this is wet already, so I'm just going to go in here and mix it up. I had a little spoon that I had from Dollar Tree that I had meant to bring in here, but I didn't, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll use my hands. I didn't want to use my hands because I didn't want to have to touch the seeds with muddy hands. Now, that's a big piece. I'm going to take that out of there. just going to take my time and mix it up good. All right, so that's that. And I have those two in there. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm in a tight spot here, but I'm trying to make it work. I have to take this pan off of here, and I'm going to put this little one up here. I'll probably put two of them up here and go ahead and, let's see, I was going to use, let's get this over here. Hang in there while I grab what I'm trying to get there. All right, so I'm going to take those and I'm going to put this in here. I wet the soil because I wanted to, you know, have a good little amount of soil in there, not when as soon as you water the soil goes down. And then you don't really have much soil in there, so that's why I wet it first. Okay. Some of these pots was a little beat up looking. One of them I put a little duct tape on the bottom of. Hey, you know, things are expensive. You got to try to use what you have and save money where you can. You know, I was tempted to go out and go buy some more of them peat pellets, and I said, no, no, no. Don't buy any more. Use what you have. So y'all remember that. Use what you have. And I'm kind of pushing it down a little bit with my finger. Okay. Pushing it down a little bit. I'm going to make it like maybe 3/4 the way, not quite 3/4 the way full. Okay. That one got a little bit too much in it. Like that. So you see, I try a lot of different things, and I'll probably buy some starts at the store, garden center, wherever I go. I'll probably buy something. That's what I do. Because I like some things to do like that, and some things to do like this, and some things to do how I did the seeds before in my other video, trying different things. And some things is the way I do it all the time. Okay, let's put a little bit more in here and a little bit more in that one. Okay, now I got that in there on that. Let's try to find a spot here. Put this down. All right, so we got those two. And let's pick up this dirt here and put this in there, because stuff is too expensive to be throwing it away. I'm not trying to throw anything away. Okay, so I got that in there. Now I'm gonna go over here and grab this. This right here is some seed starting mix that I have already pre-moistened. So this was potting soil in there. Now I'm going to top it off with seed starting mix. Okay, so I'm going to top all of these off with this seed starting mix. So this is what the way I'm doing it, and I'm showing it to people. If you want to do it this way, go ahead. Because I'm hoping that, you know, Mother Nature, you gotta depend, you know, we at Mother Nature's mercy. So, you know, You know when your last frost date is. You know when you supposed to be able to put stuff out and all that. But you know Mother Nature is going to do what she do. Okay? So, everything works out here. Mother Nature is agreeable. Then this will save me from uppotting anything. And when my plants start growing in this top seed starting mix and they go to growing down more, then they will go down more, deeper into nutrition that I have put in there with soil so they can get something. They're getting nutrition. So I'm taking my time and kind of filling these up the rest of the way, y'all. Okay. All right. So I'm going to close this back up. This is just the empty food container. Use what you already have. Hey, make it work. All right. So now that I have that in there, I'm going to have to take these gloves off because I'm not going to mess all my seeds up with these gloves. Okay, so I got to take them off. Now I grab a paper towel over here and wipe my hands off. All right. So now the first seed that I'm going to put in here is beets, and this is the Detroit red beet. And let me put my glasses on because I want to see how deep I'm supposed to put this seed in here. Some packages tell you on there and some don't. And when they don't tell me, I just judge on my own. Okay, this says covered with about a ½ inch. Okay, I'm not going to cover with anything. I'm just going to push it down in there. So I'm trying to figure how many I want to put. I'm going to put, and you notice I use the bigger containers here. They're a little bit bigger than the little, the other little things that you can use. So I figure I can probably put about 3 in each one. So I'm going to put like 1, 2, 3. I think that one had 2 on it. I'm going to put that over there. I'm trying to spread them out in the pot. So I got 3 of those. And then I'm going to put 3, 1, 2, 3 in there, okay? And that is the beets. So far I have 6 in there. And I probably sow some beets outside. But right now I'm thinking, I think beets grow more than 1 on it. So I'm going to do a row like this. Whatever the row is, that's what the label going to be. So it says about looking for my little, here it is. I'm just going to press this down in here. Press that one down in there. And just press it down. Press it down. Just so they covered. And then kind of smooth the dirt around. Okay. Smooth the dirt around in there. And then for this row, I know that these are the beets in there. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to put in is this squash here. It's a winter squash. It's called Triamble, aka Shamrock. And it's going to get pretty huge. I've never grown anything like that will get this big. It takes 95 days. That's why I'm starting it now. Because I'm in upstate New York, so you know we have a short season. And it says that it's going to get about 10 pounds. So I wanted to try a squash like this. Oh, and let me tell you about it in case you don't know. It's an extremely rare Australian heirloom dating back to 1932. Produces unusual blue-skinned squash with a shamrock-like appearance. The squash averages about 10 pounds, and it has a thick, sweet, fresh flesh. I'm sorry, and stores well. So that's why I wanted to get it, because I figured this was something I could really use around here in the winter. So let me open this up. And not only that, I could decorate with it too. I like to put out fall decor sometimes when I have time. And you see how big these seeds are? So you know I'm only going to put one of them in there. I'm only going to put one. And that's it. Let me see how much I think that have to go down pretty deep. I may put some soil on top of these. I may put some soil on top of this stuff. I mean, some more seed starting mix. So I'm just going to push that down in there. This one. I hope y'all can see me good, but I think you can. I hope so. All right, and so that is... Let me find my label for that. I had them in order, but look like I got them out of order. Here it is. So that's right there. Now this squash, I'm probably going to end up having to up pot that one, because squash grows very well. So anyway. Here I'm going to plant this pak choi choy. Oh, that was a mouthful. And this is pak choi choy. Okay. These are smaller little seeds. So let's get some of these out of my hand. You see what they look like? See? All right, so by them being so small, just sprinkle them across the top here. And it looks like I'm gonna have quite a few in there. I put all them in there. All right. And I'm just going to push them down, because I'm going to add some dirt on top of this stuff. At first I wasn't going to, but I think I need to. I'm going to add dirt on top of it. And even if I have to up pot, y'all, because my last fraud date is May 5th. So if I have to up pot, then I'll just go ahead and up pot. But if I don't have to up pot, that's why I'm doing it this way. And plus, I'm doing it this way so they can start out and have some nutrition. Depending on what you would plant in here, you might not have to up pot, but you probably have to put less in there. Okay. So I got that in there, and let's put the pak choi label on there. Well, here it is, and I got that in there. So this here is all planted. All right, and I'll add a little dirt after I get everything else planted here. Reaching down there and getting my paper towel that fell. Okay, here's the next thing I'm going to do. These some cucumbers, Space Saver bush cucumbers. Have not done these before, but I decided I'm going to try these bush cucumbers because I always get vining cucumbers. And it seems like when I get the vining cucumbers, I just seem to always have diseases wipe them out. The first year, one year I had a beautiful cucumber harvest. And then after that, everything started getting wiped out with diseases. So I'm going to try this here particular bush one, something different. I'm trying to open this up, y'all. Give me a chance here. Wasn't opening up that easy. Boy, I mean, it is. I'm trying not to tear the whole label up, but I'm going to have to really do some damage on it because it's not opening. Okay. Oh, now after I done tore my bag all up, now it opens. Okay. All right. So here are the cucumber seeds. And I'm going to put 3 in each one. 1, 2, 3. I'm spreading them out in here. And I probably will direct sow. All these things that you see me planting now will probably be direct sown out there also, because I will want more than I have planted here, but this will be enough to get me started. And let's see, this says put it down about a half of an inch down. Okay, so I'm just going to use my finger. Let's push that down. And then here's the label for the cucumber. Okay, right there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I have some okra here. And this one is called Hill Country Red okra. Never tried it before, but I'm trying different kinds of okra. Hill Country heirloom okra from Hill Country of southern Texas. Prolific 6-foot-tall plants produce an explosion of stout red tinged pods with firm texture and classic okra flavor. Red color develops in sunlight. And it takes about 60 to 70 days, and I got 100 seeds in here. So let's get this one open. It's kind of hard to try to face the camera and do this. Get the bag where you can see what I'm doing. I mean, it's got one of those seal things on it, which I love that on there because that means that, you know, it's got good protection in there from the elements. All right, so I'm only put 2 in here. 2 of these okra plants in here. Only 2. Probably should only put 1, but I'm going to put 2. Okay. I got 2. 2 in there. Now this okra is something that I really have to start as early as I can. Last year I did direct sow okra, and I got some, just not as much as I would like because you really don't have that much time. I'm trying to see on here how deep it says put it. It goes about 1/2 inch also. So let's close this bag up and push that down 1/2 inch. And we're going to put a little dirt on top of these. Well, it won't be dirt. It'll be seed starting mix that I'm going to put on top of them. I don't really think seed starting mix is a necessary thing, to tell you the truth. I believe these things could come right up in potting soil, but I'm not ready to try that today. Oh, this is another okra that I'm trying. It's called Jing, Jing, orange. And this one here is an Asian variety. It bears lovely tender pods that are a deep reddish orange. They're very colorful, produces lots of flavorful 6 inches pods early. So I think that was why I chose that one was, well, first of all, the color, but then secondly, the early part. I like that, okay? Okay, so I'm only going to put 2 of the okra. Oh, see what I almost did? I almost didn't put the label on that one. That was the Hill Country Red. Put that label in there. And then we're going to go with this one here, which is, let me get that label ready. Which one is this one here? Jing. Okay. I had this label ready. Okay, so we're going to put 2 in here. 1 there, 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. Okay. Just push them down. All right. Now I'll get my this is the seed starting mix here. And I'm going to put some of that on top of that okra. And this is okra. Okra. Bush cucumber. All right. So then I put some on top of them. Now, the pak choy, I'm not going to put any on there, but the beets and the winter squash I am. I'm not going to put any on the, well, I'll put a little bit. I'll sprinkle some because I got to be careful because those seeds were very small. And I don't want to put too much on top of them where they won't be coming up, okay? Because they'll be too deep down in there, okay? So let's put this on top of here, like that. And then for that one, the pak choy, I'm just going to sprinkle a little light dusting over there like that. A little light like that. And that's it. Not too much on that at all. All right. So we have that. All right. So I'm just going to wipe my hands off. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm wiping my hands off. I got my okra label. Put that in. And I'm going to, although I'm going to stand up here. I got my water, so I'm going to get these some water. And then I'm going to put them on the heating mat. Oh, I'm going to cover them with some saran wrap. I could put them on, there you go. Make sure they all get plenty of water. Even though the mixer was wet, I'm still adding more water. Okay? Okay, so there you have it. Okay, y'all, here they go, all planted up. As you can see, I got quite a few of them in there. They all ready, and I'm going to put them on the heat mat. But before I put them on the heat mat, I'm going to sprinkle some diatomaceous earth on top of these. I've done that with my sweet potatoes that are planted in dirt in here, and I have 0 fungus gnats, none. So I'm going to do the same thing with the diatomaceous earth sprinkled on top of these, and then they go on the heating mat, okay? All right. And I thank you so much for watching. And if you got some value from this video, go ahead, give me the thumbs up. Go check out my channel and subscribe if you like it. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with my processing of my regular things that I'm going to be planting. I didn't want to bore you with showing them all to you, but I will be showing you off and on my progress and my seedlings. Okay, so thank you, and I shall see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.